All right, guys. Good morning, everybody who's watching us. Today was a very bad day. I had, unfortunately, today is one of those days that sometimes I think that I should stop really trading, and day trading is impossible. But every once in a while you get one of these days. Tesla had a really nice day yesterday, selling off 6%. Obviously, we traded on the short side, and we sell some also calls on it at 260 and 240, and we had a really profitable situation. And today, popped up 2%, which is kind of okay. When the stock is really weak, it pops up a little bit, and then might go down or might go up. Find the direction. At the open, so opened very strong with heavy volume, almost 2 million in the first minute, went up and then pulled back, and then I said, okay, it's going to be a 1 minute opening range break up. I went long here and then came down really in the first minute, really didn't break out the 1 minute opening range break up, and then I got to stop that. So that was the first loss. And then it dropped really significantly, and I said, okay, it's gonna go red. Yesterday was also really weak, so I went short here. Did go down. I was hoping to get to 240.50, which is this level down here. Never got that, and it squeezed back up and it stopped me out. So how would I blame myself? Maybe I chased it a little bit, but I'm not really blaming myself that much, because again, it was sold off. Yesterday was weak and I got to stop that. Maybe I wish I was going a little bit earlier. Maybe I was going short here, but again, I don't really blame myself here that much. So these two trades were okay. I lost money, but and it bounced back here, and then okay, squeeze and a squeeze. And then when high of the day was here, I went long here, and then I added more, popped up, and then suddenly dropped, and I got to stop out on that. And even this one, I'm not going to blame myself that much, because I think there was a really good case for a 5 minute opening range break up on that. And then from now on, after these three trades, again, you get you don't know if it's choppy until you really get chopped up in that. So after these three trades, was really obvious for me that I should stop trading Tesla, because it's just a choppy day for it. And look at the 5 minute candlestick. On a 5 minute candlestick, look at this huge 2-3%. This is a 3% move on Tesla on the just the first 5 minutes. And obviously you really this is just a sign for me to stay away from it. But I didn't, unfortunately, so I continued trading it on the short and long side. So I went again long, hoping to go up. You already got to stop that. Why do you gonna go long again? And get it stopped out, and this time even took a bigger size. That's why my losses on the margin just got bigger and bigger. And then it came down, and a 5 minute I said, okay, went up, sold off. I went short, I got it stopped out, shorted again, I got it stopped out, and eventually I shorted again and made a little bit of money on that. But eventually it was really bad on the long and on the short side. Both of them I lost. I made a little bit of a short back, but overall it was really bad. TQQ was a good trade, and Apple was a horrible trade. Again, I shouldn't really trade at Apple. Let's go through the Apple. Apple near all-time high, was going up, and it was really struggling to go break the 187. I went long heavy to see if I can get 20 cents out of it. There was no big ask, and that's my regret. There was no huge ask on 187. So I really, if there was, that would have been not a bad trade. But I told myself, oh, it's gonna really break this 187. I went long, dropped 20 cents on me, and I got stopped out. And this is the problem of these trades. The risk to reward isn't really worth it. Especially when you don't have a huge ask. If you have a really huge ask at 187, maybe you would have had a better confirmation to get a pop of 20 cents. That's why I took a big size on it as well. But when you don't have it, then the risk to reward really doesn't work. It was a bad risk to reward trade, and I shouldn't really have taken that trade. And TQQ was a trade that at the open just sold off, came up with heavy volume. I went long, added more for the break of high of the day, popped up, scaled scaled out, and then at the pullback I added and then dropped and I got stopped out. So eventually it turned out to be a decent trade. If this I only were trading this one, it would have been a very, very good day. Other than that, so both Brian and I are short Nvidia through the calls. So I think Nvidia 420, Brian shorted at 420, I shorted at 430 and 450. By the end of this week, they're going to definitely be profitable. And overall, just a very, very bad trading day. And these positions, I'm going to probably swing them, so there would be a little bit better. Brian, how was your trading day?
Actually, my day wasn't quite as bad as yours. I kind of stayed away from Tesla, other than the selling the upside calls. I just because it looked choppy and going nowhere. So good to be shorts the options. But I traded Unity, and Unity was a really nice, made a really nice move. They announced this morning that they were doing something with AI. Of course, that was that's the money ticket right now. So I caught it at the open, got stopped out, but then traded it a few times through whole numbers. And I know Paris has really been sticking with it, but it's been a little choppy, but it's been bouncing off moving averages and the VWAP. So it's been it's been giving you definitely some good entry opportunities.
Awesome. Well, congratulations. Yeah, I know Paris did a really, really nice trading on Unity. Let's see, Paris, do you have that screenshot? Let me actually share the screenshot that Paris did. I don't know. I can't find it. It's just
IWM is really going here.
Yeah, IWM. Oh, there you go. Paris had that. Let me download this one, show it. So Paris did a very, very nice trade on U. Obviously, Paris reads the tape, so time and sells and tape is very, very important. So he went long. What I like about Paris is just adding all of these. He has courage to add all of these pullbacks instead of he getting afraid or stopped out. It just keeps adding on that because he reads the tape and he knows how level 2 and tapes are working, and it's just amazing. Essentially really, really amazing trading. So very beautiful trading, Paris. So Paris on Education Center, if you go and search his name, he has a couple of webinars about reading the tape, and obviously he has a way more comprehensive course, over 15 hours of course, plus mentorship, and he does private mentorship, whoever buys his course at Trading Terminal Academy, so you can consider that. So Ardi, you did Boeing trades, so I'm learning actually selling calls and puts from obviously Ardi and Brian. So what we are having here is that Ardi sold some puts at Boeing at 125 and 53. That's a very, very beautiful short Ardi did on Boeing. He's sharing his trades on Twitter if it was a swing trade, yeah. And why he did that trade, he actually shared the chart for us. So obviously Boeing on a daily chart, this is a swing trade on Trading Terminal charting. So found a very nice bottom on the daily chart. So that's the area of support. Sorry, very powerful. It's been for weeks that it's covering it. So what Ardi did is actually sold some puts as a protection, and then on the rally up, the value of the puts are going to go lower and lower. All right, very good trading day for some people. Bad trading day for me. I still have this. I still have these positions on the options. They're gonna be profitable a little bit, so I might recover some of it by tomorrow. But I'm gonna swing them for sure. See how it goes. It's okay. Right. That's how the trading works. You can't just come and make a profit every single day. You gotta really learn. And piece of garbage, Tesla is now going down. Have a good day, guys. And tonight is the webinar. I think tonight is who has the webinar tonight for strategy? It's Peter, the king himself. Peter is having the webinar tonight. Trade multiple strategies. So that's a really good, really good topic. So Peter is going to have this webinar tonight. Peter's presentations are amazing. He's really making, putting some time in his presentations. Plus, he's an amazing public speaker. So you're going to enjoy. I'm definitely going to come So juggling knives, how to successfully trade multiple strategies. So that's true. That's a discussion that we discussed today in the community, that how you can actually have a couple of strategies for consistency and how you trade them, how much on each of them. So that's a strategy that you want to really learn from Peter. So looking forward to that, Peter. And if you cannot make it, of course, it's going to be recorded and we'll put it on the Education Center. And New York City, guys, again, a reminder, guys, if you can come and support our event, that would be amazing. We have guests. Mike Bellafiore said he's going to come. And it's going to talk about the scalping, how you actually, the rules of scalping that his traders at SMB Capital are doing. Other than that, all the best, guys, and see you tonight in Peter's webinar, if not in the chat room. Ciao.